Today, I'm going to visit Southeast Asia's largest architecture expo here in Impact Challenger Hall, Bangkok, Thailand, with 75,000 square meters and more than 1,000 exhibitors. From here, I will be sharing my journey, what to expect, what I like and dislike of this expo, and my advice. Hello Facade Duckies! Today would be my last day here in Bangkok before I depart. And as you can see here, we are in architect'25 in Bangkok. If you are interested to see what I have been doing for the past 3 days, I have made a compilation video which will be coming up in the next video. So if you don't want to miss out, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you will get the notifications of my next video. Without further ado, let's go! This is the first time I attend this trade show. That's why I want to make sure everything is prepared before I join. I registered online before I came here, so after lining up, I got a cool tag with a QR code. Even though this expo only takes up 3 halls, there are still a lot of booths outside the hall, and I guess they are more on software and home electronics. Once I get into the hall, I'm immediately greeted by Thematic Pavilions, which is something the organizers has been doing for the past years. It is stated that this pavilions is a collaboration between designers and building material suppliers. What I find interesting is that I could see most of them are showing raw form of their material. Like this one with the uncoated aluminium profiles and this ones with the solid timber planks, which could be reused for future projects. There are also materials that are most probably not gonna be used again for future projects, like this pavilion with the ACP off-cut, which is good knowing that previously I mentioned that the ACP could not be recycled on my previous video. After some time of walking and checking around the booth, I got hungry and to my surprise, there are stalls here at the inner corner of Hall 1, serving Thai food and beverages. So I decided to sit down and order some food. So before we walk around the exhibition, I would like to invite you all to come here and eat. This is inside the Hall 1 of the Impact Challenger Hall. It's a food corner around here and the food is very affordable and you can try different type of Thai delicacies here. We have the pork rice, we have the boat noodle, and we have different coconut ice cream here. Let's dig in. While reaching to the food stalls, there are also massage centers in the halls for visitors to have some rest from walking too much. Besides having the thematic pavilions as the main highlight, the bespoke built-out booth also complements by filling up the spaces, adding excitement and personality to their own products while being functional as a place to gather crowds. From the layout map that the organizers will provide upon registrations, I can find all sorts of booths which is divided by their sections based on what products they are selling, such as cladding systems, interior finishes, digital construction tools, and many more. What I find interesting is that the organizers allow service providers such as builders, designers, and engineering consultants. They even have some booths showcasing students' works from universities and decorative paintings. I like how international they are by having exhibitors in different countries such as in China, Taiwan, India, and Singapore, which makes the expo feels like a real international trade show, which I could communicate easily with English and Mandarin.
A few moments later.
This place is so big and I'm kind of getting tired and I would like to find a place to sit. Luckily, there's a place here where I can sit here and rest for a while. And you know what? Someone wants to come out too. Here I'm at the main hall with one of the mascot statue as their theme of the year, called Past Present Perfect, locating at the core center of the 3 halls. There's a lot of things going on here, like showcasing design boards, architecture models, furniture designs from students and professionals. We are at ASA Club or ASA if you are in America, or in another pronunciation of English, means the Association of Siamese Architects in Thailand. I feel like this area is a good place for architects to hang out and do talk shows. The architects and professional designers here produce a lot of books and reading materials in Thai and even in English language for us foreigners to read. Besides the books here, there are a lot of different type of merchandise or souvenirs I believe is designed by the ASA Architects members. The members have also created a lot of limited collectibles, encouraging creativity and as a source of fun. I'm at the kids play area. As you can see here, There are a lot of different toys and even for play sets for the kids to play around, unlike different architectural expo or forum, which I find this very interesting because it's very kids friendly. Even for the parents or exhibitor, they are architects, so they can just drop their kids here. The expo here is very happening and there's a lot to see. But since I'm focusing more on cladding and exterior building materials, I only spent here about half a day. Overall, this is a very good experience, and from here onwards, my talking head will take back the screen and I will share some of my afterthoughts with you all. To get back to the main question from the title, is Southeast Asia's largest expo worth going? For me, it's definitely worth going, and I will break down into my likes and dislikes and my advice before planning to come here. By the way, as a disclaimer, this video is fully on my opinion and I do not represent the organizer or get sponsored by them. What I struggled after coming here is that I wanted to drop my baggage at the baggage deposit area. The exhibition hall does have a place to drop my baggage around the food and beverage area at level 1, so I did struggle to find them at first. Luckily, the staff there was helpful and gave me some direction. I was fine with using a self-service baggage deposit machine, but when I reached there, it was fully occupied. I would like to suggest if it's possible to allocate more baggage deposit machines or straight up set up a baggage deposit room to cater more visitors at the hall area on level 2 where everything is accessible. The transport was also an issue for me. It was fine when I came from Bangkok city centre, which took me about half an hour on their highway through Grab, the Southeast Asian of Uber. So what happens is that it became a problem when I wanted to depart from the Impact Challenger Hall back to my accommodations, which took me about 2.5 hours to finally find a Grab driver at 8 o'clock. In a few more months, I believe that things would be so much better when they finally complete their Muan Ting tiny station. I feel that is my fault also to plan to leave at the expo during the peak hour on a Friday evening at 5:30 PM, so a lesson learned for me. What I really love about this expo is that the culture and entertainment is so on point, where it just felt like not an ordinary expo for trade visitors, but a lovely place to hang out for public visitors and aspire architects, and even for well-behaved kids and pets. There is so much event packing inside, like talk shows and workshops catering for different audiences. In fact, it felt like it was just not an ordinary expo, but a Siamese expo with a great hospitality and interaction. As for the floor plan, the layout was very straightforward with an enormous built-out booth facing the entrances and smaller modular booth at the back. Besides, I cannot stress enough how much I love the food there. I really didn't expect there was a built-up food hall in the expo that served local food, drinks and snacks. And automatically, it became one thing that I missed the most about the expo. So guys, if you are planning to visit there, my advice is that if you just want to come to Bangkok and just to visit the expo, I highly suggest to plan your flight's arrival at the Don Mueang Airport instead of the Suvarnabhumi Airport. Because the Don Mueang Airport is just about 20 minutes from the Impact Arena where the ASEAN expo is located. I departed from Bangkok city centre. From my Grab ride plus highway tolls, it will cost around 650 Thai baht for one way, around 20 USD, which is quite costly for me. For what to wear, business or smart casual attire will be good, such as wearing long pants or covered shoe. Just remember to take note that the weather there is very hot and moist that could reach up to 34 degrees Celsius during the daytime, so you might want to take off the coat. Also, don't expect every staff there knows how to communicate in English, so it will be great to have a friend or a translation device with you. The most important part is to enjoy the journey and experience there and build meaningful connections with people. Personally for me, the Architects'25 Expo organized by the Association of Siamese Architects under the royal patronage ASA in collaborations with TTF International Company Limited truly gave me a great experience, and it really sparks my further interest in exploring how much Thailand could provide in the architectural scenes. So in my point of view, it's totally worth visiting here, and I would love to come to Thailand again and check out their building materials and facade design technology, and maybe do a collaborations with the local designers and suppliers if there's a chance. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!